Chant if you know this mantra. Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero gambling level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The topic is, you should know who are you. See, the topic they have given me, who am I? How can I know who are you? We have to find out who are we. Nobody can tell us. And that can be discovered only when we do not get influenced by our experiences, but we are able to learn from our experiences. See? Like suppose I get disturbed, then somebody asks me, Swamiji, why are you disturbed? Oh, when I see so many married people, I feel bad, I am not married. So who am I? The unmarried happy person. See? When I say I was coming, but there was an accident on the road and we had to stop there. So who am I? I was a driver. So every experience has an experiencer. And when we make a garland out of these experiencers, then a personality is born. See? What I learned is this. Once I went to somebody's place, and of course it was my mistake, so I had to pay for that. The mistake was, for that old lady in that house, I asked a question, Amma, how are you? It was my mistake. See? And then she started. See, Swamiji, this morning when I got up, who asked you? See? Is it a message? No. Okay. So, am I audible to all? No, never mind. Now? Now you are also audible to me. So, I feel it is a Mangal Sutra. So she started telling, Swamiji, where are you from? So I had to bluff. Don't trust me. I don't tell the truth. In one of my talks, I mentioned one Amma came, she said, Swamiji, Today I like the song so much. I said, yes, everybody likes bluffs. It was a bluff session. How do you see it is a bluff session? It was a satsang. I said, no, it was a bluff session. How? Now think. Not difficult. Anything? This is not allowed. Recording. It is available on YouTube. Uh, keep the phones with us. They will not be returned. So, what happens? We keep on talking about our past. And that past has no meaning. So, this lady said, why you say it's bluff session? I said, think properly. My friends, only solution to all the problems of the life is zero. There is no solution to any problem. Problems are to be dissolved, not solved. And for that, whenever you are disturbed, you ask to yourself, not to ask me, Swamiji, who am I? No, you find out who is disturbed. See? So I told her how this is bluff session. Suppose I go on talking about, mirage waters, Mrugajal. So I say, hey, I was coming, and on the way, there was such huge floods of the mirage waters, and I was nearly getting drowned, but somehow I protected myself, and I got this bottle filled with the mirage waters. It is so tasty. When I say this thing, what you will say? You bluff maar rahe ho. Because is mirage water a reality? So when you talk anything about something which doesn't exist, it is a bluff. See? If you understand this, you will not be miserable. So when your husband tells you, honey, darling, I love you, don't take it seriously. It's a bluff. But then you take that seriously. See, the other day earlier, when we were recently married, whenever you used to come, you used to bring flower for me and tell you, honey, darling, I love you. Bluff. See, friends, this world, what we think is to be very real. What is an illusion? Illusion appears under n number of conditions. If those conditions are not fulfilled, illusions cannot happen. Now this waking world we take so seriously when this waking world is available to us. See, this is what I learned from my traveling. Every now and then I am in a different house, different bed, different bathroom with different lights, different problems. Everywhere different. So when I sleep at night, I don't know where I am. That's why I keep all the lights on. So that when I get up, I know where I have to go. So when this world comes into existence, after body identification. If there is no body identification, there is no world. So learn, who am I? Who is disturbed? The one who is identified with the body, from there onward the disturbance begins. See? A husband who is terrified of his wife cannot even look at her feet. Such a person, when they sleep together in their bed at night, where from the courage comes, he starts snoring loudly. Where from the courage comes? Because now I am no more a husband. Because he is husband only after body identification. So, this world becomes real when we take ourselves to be body. Now, next question. Who is disturbed? We'll find out that slowly. One of my professional hazard is I have to go to people's home and take food. And because I commit sins, I have to do the japa thereafter. What is the sin? I had to tell the food is good. Now, how many times can I tell lies? But I had to survive. So I went to somebody's house and then breakfast or lunch. Their daughter, small, maybe about 6, 7 years old, she came. Swamiji, yes, when the world was created, he was asking in an innocent way. He said, hey darling, you are so intelligent. Who asked you to ask me this question? Mummy. Then I called her mother. I said, Mama, why don't you ask? Because such stupid questions children don't ask. Okay, Swamiji, I am afraid of you. I said, I am a vegetarian. I don't eat human beings. Then I told her, look here. Now, my rule is very simple. Those of you who are young like me, they know the Hindi movies. एक सवाल तुम करो, एक सवाल मैं करूं, हर सवाल का सवाल ही जवाब हो. You ask me a question, I'll ask you a question. And the reply, and this, my question will be reply to your question. How beautiful it is. So, my question. When did you wake up this morning? So, I said, simply answer, don't argue. I got up at 7 o'clock. The world is created at 7 o'clock. How simple it is. When we are snoring away, that time, where are we gone? When are we time gone? What are we? That is gone. But we continue to exist. So where from the world begins? The world begins from our body identification. See, friends, and how long the world exists? When there is a pralaya, when body identification is over. And where the world disappears? The world disappears again in body disidentification. So this whole world that we talk about is based on the illusion that I am a body. And after that, the whole samsara begins. The samsara has got two factors. One is possessions and second is relations. If you look within yourself, what is our life? Waste our life to collect possessions and destroy our life because of relations. These are the two burdens that we carry on ourselves. See, these matas, when they have their purse, they call it purse, but it is actually a hold on. You can see the whole universe in that. Naturally, it is very heavy. So wherever they will go, the first thing is take that purse out and do the prana pratishtha on the chair. And then they feel good. It's too much heavy. It is. Exactly the same way. Whole day we are carrying the burden of something or somebody. And that burden of something or somebody tires us. So we want to unburden ourselves. What is unburdening? We go to sleep. See? Now the question is, what is the burden? Burden is possessiveness. Friends, always belong. Don't be possessive. When we possess, we carry the burden. I am not telling you theoretically, I am practicing it. Like here I come to your place, whatever it is. Now, I don't decide anything. I told Ravi. So that is his burden. Swamiji, we have to go at 4 o'clock. Okay. Over. Why think? Then, what I had to talk here, this lady tells, Swamiji talk. Okay. Don't be possessive of anything. Just belong. You'll be relaxed. And what is that belonging? Our mantra told you. Jo thari rahe, so mari rahe. O Lord, thy will be done. But we think we are wiser than God, and then we start carrying the burden and suffer in our life. If we are real devotee of God, we will be able to discover something positive in the most miserable event of our life. Then that is devotion. Our devotion is, by God's grace, I got a job. By God's grace, I got married. By God's grace, I got children. See? By God's grace, I got divorce. Very good. See, friends, the day you will bring this God factor in your life, slowly, slowly, I will start getting diluted. Then what will be that? Our desires will match with the divine desires. Now, what is right and good for us? We know or He knows. So, there are two options in our life. Either follow the path of inquiry or follow the path of devotion. Both have the same meaning. See? Now, both the paths I tell you, and then you will discover yourself who you are. Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, each and every word, Brahma Bhuta, Prasannatma, Na Shochati, Na Kankshati, Samaha Sarveshu Bhuteshu, Mad Bhaktim Labhate Param. This is the technique to discover who am I. See? Brahma Bhuta, abiding in the infinite. The infinite is man. Finite is son. Finite is husband. Finite is father. Finite is brother. Now this one man, has he become four? He is only one. Who is disturbed? Who am I? Who is disturbed? So, either the son is disturbed because of the Hitler father, or the husband is disturbed because of the Kali Karali cha Mano Javacha, or the father is disturbed because of the Rakshasa son, or the brother is disturbed because of a problematic companion. Man is not disturbed. So, when we are living our day-to-day life, we have to remember this much. At this moment, who am I? Don't ask anybody. You find out, who am I? It's so simple. This is the crux of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita doesn't take knowledge, doesn't tell yoga, doesn't take karma, doesn't take knowledge, nothing. Bhagavad Gita is only this much. Close your account in ICICI Bank. You know this ICICI Bank in India? I see identity crisis. I see I am confused. This is what I is. So whenever we are disturbed, we are confused. Who am I? See? Play the role that you have to play. That is why our mantra is wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%, followed by Karnataka. Don't become serious. Like you are doing now, as if listening. So you are also happy, I am also happy, because मैं भी नाटक कर रहा हूँ. Friends, who am I? Don't ask anybody. Whenever you are disturbed, you have gone away from your divine nature. See? So Arjuna's problem was what? Who is he when he was on the battlefield? So he came as a warrior. Thereafter, what happened? Then he told Bhagavan Krishna, the driver, take my chariot between two armies. Bhagavan said, Ji Huzur, and took. And where he kept? In front of Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya. Thereafter he told, fight with them. Who are they? Guru, grandfather, brothers. And then Bhagavan Krishna had chewing gum in his mouth, enjoying. Ab dekhte maja aata. Don't we do this? Life is a fun. Life is a celebration. Don't become serious. There used to be one girl, now she is big. When she was small, maybe 3 years or so, she used to call me my Swami. She was so possessive. If some other child comes to me, she will come and push him out. Don't go to my Swami lap and sit in my lap. Now one day we were just playing fool with her. I told her, I said, look here, you have got two of them. You have got a father, you have got a mother. I don't have anything. Why not we share? I will take father, you keep mom, okay? And when I held her father, she started crying and so miserable, holding on to her huge father with her small hands. I said, okay, keep father, give me mother. I want at least one yaar. So when I got hold of her mother, mother said, okay, Swami, I'll come with you. I also like you. Now she became so miserable and started crying, rolling on the road. And wow, wow, wow. When she was crying and miserable, neither me nor her parents were miserable because we knew this is a drama. All the problems of your life will dissolve when you know these two words correctly. One word is Rama Leela, second is Krishna Leela. So in Leela, in a drama, we all have to play our roles. Play your role. See? So the drama is, we are married people. Then we go and talk to our elders. Play the role of a subordinate. What is that? Don't argue. Don't discuss. Whatever they say without listening to yes. Okay, okay. Never argue with the old people because it is in our benefit. When you say yes, they will forget yes about what, and you are relaxed. But if you argue with them, they will remember. This comes in the 19th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Hey, friends. And when you are talking to your kids, youngsters, pretend you are listening, but don't listen. I think they want money, I think. That's it. Okay. Without saying, you say okay. But main thing you are not telling. What? How to talk to wife. Oh, that is the simplest. When she is talking, you should keep quiet. When she is quiet, you should not talk. Peace will prevail. Then you will discover, who am I? बेवकूफ जो खामो खाम दुखी हो रहा था. See, my friends, don't take life too seriously. Bhagwan has created this game for fun. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante. Anandena jatani jivanti. Our problem is, we are seeking happiness in life. See? Don't seek happiness. Express happiness. If somebody does a mistake and asks us a question, Babaji, how are you? Don't take a revenge. Ab baito, suno. No. Be friends. Slowly, you will discover a technique. And the technique is wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. So what was the message Arjuna was given? You are miserable, crying, etc. Now find out who are you at this moment. See, Bhagavan Krishna didn't tell him what he should do. He only told him, you find out who are you now. And when Arjuna came to discover, oh God, the one who was miserable was either a grandson or a disciple or a brother. But on the battlefield, at the time of the war, who am I? Am I a grandson? Am I a disciple? Am I a brother? Or am I a warrior? See how important it is. And the most important thing, if you want to discover who you are, is after having told everything, Bhagavan asked Arjuna a question. Have you heard properly? Yes. Kachit eta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrina chitasa. Then kachit ajnana sammoha. Your wrong notions have disappeared or not? And Bhagwan's question was replied by Arjuna the same way. Nashto moha smriti labdha tad prasadat mayachyuta. Oh Lord, now I remember. What I remember? Where I am, when I am, and what I am. And therefore, karishye vachanam tava. Now I shall follow your instructions. And the most important for elderly people, we all lack this in our life, Indians. We lack. We do not allow ourselves to learn by making decisions and learning from our mistakes. Everything the parents tell, beta, you do this, you do this. No, let them do mistakes and grow. See? Otherwise, same thing again and again. Beta, you should get married to this girl. Now he doesn't like her, but she is very good. Then you get married. See, don't get involved in your children's life. In San Jose, it happened few years before. I went to somebody's house, Gujju, and he was there. His wife had gone for work, and I said, "Come on, khana." Swamiji, yes, food is ready, but my son is sleeping. If you can ask him to come for lunch. Going to his house and asking him to come for lunch. See? Therefore, the rule is correct. There is nothing free dinner in this country. They get the work done here. So I went to his room. On a king size bed, diagonally, he was sleeping in a bhujangasana. Huge structure. So when I looked at him, I was afraid. If he gets up like a Kumbhakarna from the sleep. So I came back. I said, I think he may not be well. Let him sleep. No, Swami, he is okay. He is very lazy. And he started the whole story. Then another thing, if you want to know who you are, try this technique. Learn the art of changing the topic instantaneously. Don't want digging the same topic. Change the topic. Don't we do when we watch something on the TV, if we don't like it, check it. Over. But why did he say like that? Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. See? So I changed the topic. I said, hey, खाने को क्या बनाया? But Swamiji, why he is like that? I said, look here, I hope you are not made dhokla and I don't like dhokla. He was asking something, I was replying something. See? And then he was committed to be miserable. So he said, Swamiji, please help me to come out of this chaos. I said, I have got only one solution. Think properly. Remember, my friends, problems cannot be solved because they don't exist. How can you solve a non-existing problem? Problems can be dissolved by proper inquiry. Now take for example, one couple, I know them for so many years, married for about 10 years or so, and then tuck, jagda started. See? Now, they say, Swamiji, please give us some advice so that we can stop fighting. I said, I will give, but you will not accept. I know that. Why? Because you are a professional satsangi. You have heard so many Mahatmas. You sit before the Mahatma as a challenge. Now you try to improve. Huh? You are like that. No, Swamiji, please tell. We'll try to change. I said, look here. Who is fighting? Boy and a girl or husband and a wife? Only answer my questions. Okay. Husband and wife are fighting. Very good. Now, you are a man or a husband. Can you separate out, like this is a tissue paper on the table. I can separate out the tissue paper from the table, is it not? They are two. So, man and husband, they are two. Now try to separate the husband from the man. Can you do that? So where is the husband? What is the reality behind the husband? The man. But when you divorce, what happens? After divorce, will the girl become vidva? After the divorce, will the man become vidur? Who died? After divorce, we have decided to do the shraddha of the departed husband. Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. And who are miserable? These non-existing entities. How can you help them? You know, our condition is like what? You must have seen. You go in your house also somewhere, there is a mirror. We stand before the mirror and we know our experience. But before the same mirror, a bird comes and sits. And then what is his experience? He looks into the, oh, there is somebody other than me. Therefore, he Dvitiyat vai bhayam bhavati. Wherever there is a sense of otherness, there is a desire, anger and fear. So he, oh God, who is there? And therefore he starts pecking on the mirror. The reflection also pecks, okay, you also fight me, I will also fight. And goes on hitting and hitting. And then nothing is happening. Okay, let me go and see behind the mirror. The bird goes behind. Oh, it has gone. So happy. Finally, I won the match. Again comes, still there. And with all strength, he goes on hitting on the mirror. And the mirror breaks into pieces. And then there are so many birds. Oh God, many of them have come. This is story of you and me. One man, one mirror, father. A son is seen. The same man, second mirror, wife. A husband is seen. The same man, the third mirror, the son, the father is seen. These reflections, they are fighting, becoming miserable. And the father wants to improve the son. The husband wants to improve the wife. The son wants to make the father understand. Impossible. Now you decide who are you. So we all have to play different roles in life. See? Only thing, remember this much. Who are you? When? Where? See? When you are driving a car, that time who are you? A driver. That's it. So don't ask anybody a question. You discover this. Because somebody is born with relation to something or someone. In deep sleep, there is no one around us and there is nothing around us. Therefore, we are nobody. And because we are nobody, we are happy. Because we are happy, we make noise. That noise is called as snoring. Try to be happy without making noise. What happened to you? You got married, you should be happy. Yes, I am silently happy. No, friends. Therefore, if you want to discover who am I, don't go and ask anybody. You have to find out yourself. At a given period, at a given time, in a given situation, what is your role? Play your roles perfectly well. But we carry the burden of the role all the time. See, therefore, suppose a child is born. Along with the child, there are many people born. After the child is born, mother is born, father is born, grandfather is born, grandmother is born, uncle is born, auntie is born, brothers are born. So many of them are born. Now, in that huge birth event, only the child grows. The mother never grows. See? She keeps on looking at the useless child. The child is now example. See, somewhere it happened in South India. So I went to their house and it was my mistake. That's why I learned from you people. My mistake. I asked that old lady. I said, Mama, how are you? Everything is fine. Swamiji is good. My children don't listen to me. Really? Call them. And the child was called. Raju, idhar aa jao. Who was Raju? Retired brigadier. Now this oldie, 98, not out. She is complaining, my children don't listen to me. Now who can help that old lady? Tell me. Friends, before somebody has to tell, get out. We should have the wisdom to leave. See, I have come here in our Ravi's house. First day when I come, they are happy. Swamiji has come. One day gone, their happiness tighter increases. Happy. 2 days gone, happy. Last day, happiest. Why? Because when I come, they know I am living also. See? But when we go somewhere, Bhagwan, inko uthao. Friends, learn this. Where we are not required, don't stay for a moment. Why the elderly people are not able to understand this is only one reason. When the children were small, they were staying in your house. Now, when you go to their house, you are staying in their house. Follow their rules and regulation, not your rules and regulation. Go back to your place. But not understanding this, constantly, tu, my, continues. See? And then, Swamiji, why my son doesn't listen to me? I said, look here, think properly. What? How many of you are there with you, along with you? How many brothers, sisters? No, Swamiji, I was alone. Very good. Then, where were you staying? In a Jubri No, no, no. I was staying in Mumbai. Oh, good. In a Jhopadpatti? No, no, no. We had a very big, nice mansion in South Bombay. Very good. So you are having any business or you are begging? No, no, we have a huge industry. Oh, very good. So when you wanted to come here, didn't your father tell you? Beta, why you go to USA? We have got such a huge empire. You stay here, take care of it. So you must have told, Dad, you don't understand. There is no opportunity in India. All opportunities are only in America. Come and wash dishes. Opportunity. You came here, is it not? Yes, Swamiji, exactly this is what happened. I said, now go further. Is your son? Yes. Do you know DNA? Your DNA has gone in him. Therefore, he will tell you the same thing. Dad, you don't understand. This is not India. This is America. See, friends. So, when you came here from India, did you care for what your father will feel? Same way, he won't care for you. Take your mind away from your relations and possessions. Our scriptures tell when the child is up to the age of 6 or so, love, hug, kiss, stay with him physically. From 7 to 13, discipline the child. Values, important, time, discipline, strictly. But here you can't discipline. If you discipline, 911. See? That is why that attack happened on 911. See? And after the child has gone up to the age of 13, then from 14 to 19, inspiration, achievement, success, competition. And after the child has crossed 19, be a friend with the child. These are the relations between the parental generation and the progeny generation. But this we don't know. We want to impose ourselves every time throughout life. The children get fed up. See, I come across many people write, their problem is only this. Swamiji, my son is doing like, he was going with a very good girl, but now he doesn't want to get married to her. Then what should I do? I said, okay, I'll get married to that girl. What is next? He doesn't want to get married. You get married once more. Be happy. See, friends, let us allow the kids to take or to make their decisions. Don't make them bonsai. See, what is a bonsai? Bonsai is a plant which is treated in a very cruel manner, looks very beautiful, but looks beautiful only in the drawing room. If you keep it outside, if a mosquito sits on the leaf, the plant breaks. Exactly the same way. All the time, goody, goody, goody. Let them fall, let them get up, let them suffer, let them grow strong. And this can happen only if we know who am I. Have a limit in our interaction with the world. And up to here is the world. Now we come to the second stage. The second stage is the one who is going through the difficulties and miseries. Who is he? So you will come to know he is the one who doesn't exist. Now be very attentive, it is very important. How Mr. I is born. See? If you take, you can use tomorrow for somebody recycle. I know here everything is recycled. Parents also. I want to show you what is the ego. What is this? It's a garland. Very beautiful, so nicely made. All the flowers are properly synchronized, good color, very nice. Aha, aha, aha. Now, I discuss this garland. What is this garland? Garland is flowers. They have no relations with each other. These flowers were put together by a thread. And something called a garland is born. Now, I will not do it, but for your understanding. Suppose I break this thread. and take out all the flowers and the thread and again weigh. Will the weight of the garland and all the contents will be different? It will be the same. Now the question is, where the garland has gone? Think. Now second, suppose there are 1000 flowers. The garland will be very long, very big, isn't it? If there are less number of flowers, a small garland. In our Mumbai, they drop on a regular basis the garland for the puja. So Ganpati puja, they give the garland with 3 flowers. 1, 2, 3. Small garland. And imagine you have got only 1 flower. Can you make a garland out of 1 flower? If this is understood, now come back to yourself. An experiment was conducted in Ahmedabad in Management Association. We do all the dramas, management, conferences. Management is a bluff. Mismanagement is the truth. So, in that management conference, our necktie dhari, that was over. Then in the evening, I said, hey, you all come with your children, parents, in-laws, outlaws, everybody. We'll have fun. So all of them came. Then I said, now today we'll play something. What we have to play? So all sat. So now I will call anybody randomly, and then he or she will have to speak something what I tell. So all the elderly people hiding their heads, so that I should not look at them. Children were excited. Ab kya hone wala hai? See? So I called one child. They came very happy. I stand here, give the mic. Talk about yourself for 3 minutes. That was the game we are playing. So he said, what to talk? I said, talk anything. We will not object. Anything we talk. What to talk, what to talk, what to talk. I like chocolate. So I clapped. I said, say how lovely you are talking. You are a great orator. Come on, continue. Nothing more to talk. I said, yes, you can talk. Such a beautiful thing you told. Tell something more. Again problem. What to talk, what to talk. I don't like taking bath in the morning. Second thing. I said, very good. You are such a lovely orator. Then again continue. He said, no, nothing to talk. He took a stand. I am not going to talk. I said, no, then you stand 2 minutes here. You cannot go before completing 3 minutes. He became my guru. He said, if you don't allow me to go, I will do susu here. I said, go. His lecture was over. Then the second experiment, I called one, 82 not out. And I told that 82 not out, Babaji, speak something about you for 3 minutes. We have to call the security to lift him and take him out. He is not ready to stop. Continuously talking. Abhi to bachpan hua hai. I have to talk. Now, the moral of the story. When you have got a long past, you have too many things to talk. When you have got a short past, you have nothing to talk. What is the ego? Ego is a mule carrying the burden of a huge past. If you want to discover who am I, give it a try, my friends. Stop talking about your past. Don't ask anybody about their past. Then you will not ask this question, who am I? You will know who you are. Be friends. And that will be what experience? It will be the experience of deep sleep. About this, I'll tell you one example. One of my very good friend, he's we call him Kaka. He's 98. In his family, he is the youngest. He's 98. Anybody coming from now, he's retired. He was a judge of a high court. He retired. Anybody coming home, whether daughter-in-law, daughter, father, brother, anybody coming house, children, first of all, they will go, Kakaji, Kakaji. Nobody wants anybody in that house except Kakaji. Why? He is fit everywhere. When the children are watching the cartoons, he also sits. Oh, see, now he's going to do this. He plays with the kids. If there is some serious case to be discussed at a law level, he discusses that. If there is food, he enjoys food. He never remains old all the time. पानी तेरा रंग कैसा जिसमें मिलाया वैसा. Then alone, our individuality slowly dissolves. Then we come to know we are everything, everybody, yet we are nothing, nobody. As a result, how do we know our ego is strong? If we get hurt, our ego is strong. See? Because these days children don't respect the elders. अरे लंबा हुआ तो क्या हुआ जैसे पेड़ खजूरा, छाया नहीं पथिक को फल लागे अति दूरा. If I am grown up, what is my contribution? See? But that Abhiman, these days children don't respect the elders. Now who is this who is miserable? He who is living as the body for the body on everybody. Now what should be the practice? Practice is now inquire and learn from every single experience. One day you will come to discover more the choices you ask for, stronger is the ego. Don't give yourself any choice. Meaning, living at zero complaint level, your ego has gone. And when there is no ego, you will be happy. Therefore, do not become extraordinary in life on account of possessions and relations. Remain ordinary. When we are with the kids, play like kids. When we are the youngsters, yes, Coca-Cola, enjoy. When we are with the elders, cry. But in fact, you are playing every role, but not getting entangled in any role. And what is that? That is Karnataka. But how to do that? What are you doing now? As if listening. नाटक तो चल रहा है. See, my friends, therefore, first of all, we take care of the world. Don't take it too seriously. Then you are out of the world. And second thing, all relations we have to live in this world, play your role beautifully, but don't get entangled in any relation. When these two things are done, world is no more a disturbance, relations are no more a burden, then you are free. Such a free mind will inquire, Kastvam koham kutamayataha kame janani ko betataha iti paribhavaya sarvamasaram vishvam tyaktva sapna vicharam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Then you will start learning that every single event of our life is designed for our evolution. There is nothing that ever happens in our life which is for our destruction. Nothing. One example I'll tell you. The life of Tulsidaji Maharaj. He was born and at the time of birth his mother died. And he was taken care of by some Swami in the ashram. In his whole life, he has not come across any woman till he became grown up, studied all the scriptures, Valmiki Ramayana, everything. Very good, intelligent student. And then he was doing the satsanga in Varanasi. And one of the audience, he saw that he is a good boy for my daughter. I should get married to her, to him. So he somehow managed and persuaded him and got married to his daughter. After marriage, that was the first time in his lifetime that he came in contact with a woman, and that too as a wife. See? And as usual, his satsang used to go. One day when he came, it was raining in cats and dogs, heavy floods, and his wife had gone to her parents' place, so he wanted to go there in that heavy rains, could not manage, but one dead body was going on the rivers, floating. He sat on that and crossed, and when it was raining, climbed the tree, and from the tree he got into the house where she was. And when she saw him, she became so disgusted. She said, "Are you not ashamed? For this dirty body made up of filth, dirt, you are so mad? If you become that much mad, you will have Bhagwan Ram in your heart." And it clicked. He left instantaneously, and out of an ordinary husband, a Tulasi Das was born. How many wives must have told to how many husbands this thing, and how many are Tulsi Das, and how many are Devdas? Jaऊं to jaऊं kahan? See, my friends, remember this principle. Every single bad event in our life is a reminder to us. We are not here only for ahara, nidra, bhaya, maitunancha. Eat, sleep, all the time leading a life of insecurity and procreation. This is not all that we are human being for. We are here to be a fit instrument so that divine can choose us and express through us. Then you will discover, who am I? See? Then slowly we start understanding the what we call technically moral of the story. We start understanding that. What is the moral of the story? Story is something, but something is, a message is given. See? Like in one of my Vedanta talks somewhere in India, there was one old gentleman sitting in the front on the floor and listening. Normally, I don't entertain any question when the satsang is going on. And I was telling a story. And he was listening with the dhoti and all that. Very cute, very sincere. He said, "Swamiji, I have got a question." So I couldn't brush him. I felt bad to scold him, or else I can scold easily. So the story was, a fish from the sea, ocean, went to a well, and in the well there was a frog. And that frog, being Indian, he started asking, "Who are you? Where from you are? What is your place? What is your name?" A typical Indian frog in that well. So the fish told, "I am from sea." What is the sea? Now to that frog, how to tell what is the sea? He said, "Lot of water." How much water? Kupamanduk. This much? No. This much? No. It took a leap within the waters. This much? No, Baba. Then how much? So he jumped diagonally, what? This much? He said, no. And how much? Come, I'll tell you. They went to the sea. Now the fish is asking the frog, tell me how much is the water? Maunam Vyakhya, beyond all limitations, beyond all measurements. But he was in that small well. He cannot go out of that. We are in the same manner. I am man, I am woman, I am husband, I am a मारो एक जोर से. Get out of that. So what was the story's purpose? Purpose was, when you are associating yourself with something finite, you will suffer in life. When you merge in the infinite, you can discover joy. This was the moral of the story. But that old man asked me, Swamiji, yes, how that fish went to the well? You could laugh. I was crying. Now what should I tell him? So I told him, by Kingfisher Airlines. In the same manner, whatever we are studying in our scriptures, what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is, should we seek happiness in life or express happiness in life? What for we are made? See? We are not made only for just living because we can't die. No. We must be fit instrument. Like this mic is between you and me, only because it is fit. In the same manner, we have to be fit physically, mentally, emotionally, intelligence-wise, and divinity-wise. So where are we? Are we with our divine self? Or we are caught up in the intelligence? Or we are emotional wrecks? Or we are actively disgusted? Or we are body-wise frustrated? Where are we? You find out. Simply living as existence stones and bricks. Living with life plants. Living with life and knowledge animals. If we don't grow beyond, we'll continue to be animals. What is that? What makes us human beings? We are a platform which expresses joy, happiness. So how to achieve that? Don't seek happiness through actions or possessions. Discover happiness by expressing all relations, possession as an expression of joy. न कर्मणा न प्रजया धनेन त्यागेनैके अमृतत्वमानशो. The real joy is not in getting the things, but in giving up the things. Now tell me, what do we get when we go to sleep? In Bangalore, there was one lady, used to stay with her. One day she asked me, Swamiji, I'll ask you a question, but don't quote my example in your lectures. I said, okay. And then she asked, Swamiji, I don't get sleep at night. Then what do you do? Then I don't do any khat because everybody is trouble me. So I take all the clothes of the children, my daughter-in-law, children, son and everybody, and I iron them, clean them, whom I like, who goes like that. Why this is happening? I said, then daytime you sleep? No, daytime also don't sleep. I am not getting sleep. So they are asking me to take the tablets, and which I don't want to take. What should be done? I said, inquire. I got only one solution. Think properly. What is that? You tell me how you go to sleep. So she took her mala. Swamiji, when I go, my guru told me that you lie down, take the mala in that and chant, start chanting. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Okay. Now, if you are going to argue, I will not talk to you. If you follow what I tell, then okay. Otherwise, you yourself, me myself. Okay. Give me the mala. I took it in my pocket. Now, let's go to your bed. I said, now sleep on the left side and do this bhavana that you have entered your heart and you are sleeping. Play, sleep, sleep. How we play, how we sleep? When we sleep, our breathing is deep. So, play. She played. Next day at 8 o'clock, she woke up. That day in their house, they had celebration. Dadima slept last night. What I have done? Nothing. Delete everything from your mind. Empty the mind. Empty mind is divinity. Contaminated divinity is mind. Go back to yourself. And once you learn these things, then you will understand whenever we are disturbed or miserable, we have become somebody. So who am I? Practice this. I am nobody. And that is why it is rightly said, nobody is happy, is it not? It's true. Nobody alone is happy. Somebody is always miserable. So play. You are nobody, nobody. How to play that? Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. After the job is over. Don't carry the burden of the wife on your head 24/7, even if she is heavy. Unload her. Otherwise, whole life will spent in that. Therefore, friends, come back home to your own being. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.